Heathrow Airport, a global hub, a symbol of connection. On March 21st, 2025, it became a scene of chaos. A massive power outage brought the airport to its knees. Thousands of travelers were stranded. The usually bustling terminals fell silent. The day's events unfolded with a sense of disbelief. It began with a fire. Not at the airport itself, but at a nearby electrical substation. The North Hyde substation in West London erupted in flames. Thick smoke billowed into the sky. The fire quickly became a major incident. Emergency services rushed to the scene. Their priority contain the blaze and ensure public safety. The impact was immediate and far-reaching. Heathrow Airport, reliant on that substation, was plunged into darkness. The power outage crippled operations, flights were grounded, passengers were left in limbo. The airport, usually a symphony of sound and movement, was eerily quiet. The silence was broken only by the murmur of worried voices and the distant sirens of emergency vehicles. The chaos wasn't confined to Heathrow's terminals. The power outage had a ripple effect. Over 16,000 homes in surrounding areas also lost power. Residents faced a day without electricity. Daily routines were disrupted. The fire and its consequences were a stark reminder of how vulnerable modern life is to power disruptions. Transportation networks ground to a halt. The Heathrow Express train service, a lifeline connecting the airport to central London, was suspended. Hayes and Harlington Station, the closest rail link to the airport, was closed. Passengers arriving at these stations were met with confusion and frustration. The journey to and from Heathrow, usually a seamless experience, became an ordeal. The outage had a domino effect on air travel. Over 1,300 flights were disrupted. Arriving flights were diverted to other airports, scattering passengers across Europe. Gatwick, Charles de Gaulle, and even as far as Shannon Airport in Ireland received diverted flights. The logistical nightmare had just begun. Airlines scrambled to rebook passengers. The strain on the aviation system was immense. Among the thousands affected were families heading home, business travelers on tight schedules, and eager tourists ready to explore. Social media became a platform for sharing their experiences. Hashtags like #HeathrowBlackout and #HeathrowChaos trended throughout the day. Stuck on the tarmac for hours, tweeted Sarah, a young mother traveling with her 2 children. The kids are restless, and we have no idea when we'll take off. This is a nightmare. Her tweet captured the sentiment of countless passengers caught in the unexpected turmoil. John, a businessman scheduled for an important meeting in New York, expressed his frustration. "My flight was diverted to Dublin," he posted. "I've missed my meeting and I'm now stuck without my luggage. This power outage has cost me dearly." These personal stories painted a vivid picture of the human cost of the Heathrow chaos. Behind the statistics were real people whose lives were thrown into disarray. Their experiences served as a reminder that even in our interconnected world, unforeseen events can quickly unravel the best-laid plans. As the sun set on that chaotic Friday, Heathrow Airport remained closed. The fire at the substation was contained, but the damage was done. Scottish and Southern electricity networks responsible for the substation worked tirelessly to restore power to the affected areas. They aimed to have most homes reconnected by late evening, but Heathrow's fate remained uncertain. The airport authorities announced that Heathrow would remain closed until at least midnight. Passengers were advised not to travel to the airport. They were urged to check with their airlines for flight updates. The message was clear: Heathrow was not a place to be. The events of March 21st, 2025 served as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of critical infrastructure. The power outage at Heathrow Airport had far-reaching consequences, disrupting the lives of thousands and exposing the fragility of our interconnected world. As Heathrow slowly began the process of recovery, the question lingered: what lessons would be learned from this chaotic day? And how could such a disruption be prevented in the future?